Do you believe in monsters? Because for a very long time, sailors swore they saw one. Not from the sky, not from the mountains, but from deep beneath the sea. They called it the kraken, a creature so massive that a single move could flip an entire ship. Its limbs, like giant snakes, would wrap around masts, crush the hull, and drag screaming men into the dark. The scariest part, some of those stories weren't just tales. They came from witnesses, real people, and some of those people vanished shortly after. But let's go back. In the 17th and 18th centuries, sea charts warned of areas marked with just a few chilling words. Here be monsters, and almost always, they had tentacles. Seasoned captains, men who had sailed across the world, wrote in their journals about encounters with something they couldn't explain. A movement beneath the boat, a sound unlike any wail, and sometimes eyes watching from the deep. Back then, it was easy to dismiss this as superstition, but then the bodies started washing up. In the 1800s, a strange carcass was found floating near the coast of Iceland, an animal with tentacles stretching over 30 feet. No one knew what it was. It didn't match anything recorded by science. It was like the legend had come alive. Decades later, scientists officially named the creature Architeuthis, the giant squid. Suddenly, the kraken didn't sound so fictional anymore. But then everything changed again. Because even after we discovered giant squids, something still didn't add up. First, they were big, yes, but not big enough to pull down entire ships. Second, they avoided humans. They didn't attack. They didn't hunt boats. So, what exactly had those sailors seen? And that's when things start to get strange. Deep sea sonar started picking up shapes. Huge shapes. Not whales, not submarines. Something faster, something bigger. In 2016, a group of fishermen in Japan caught a giant squid alive. It calmly swam between their boats, its tentacles stretching longer than a city bus. And it wasn't alone. Scientists now believe there's something even bigger, the colossal squid, even more massive. Eyes the size of basketballs, suction cups lined with razor-sharp hooks, and strong enough to crush bone. But even the colossal squid doesn't explain everything, because there are still the cases no one can explain, like the Norwegian ship Ingolf, which reported an attack by something with long black arms, before disappearing for 12 days. When it reappeared, the entire crew was gone. All that remained were deep claw marks on the hull, and steel cables snapped clean in half. Or the modern cargo ships, with GPS, radios, emergency signals, that vanish completely, and are later found drifting, empty, no signs of theft, no distress calls, no blood, just silence. And it goes deeper. Around the world, cultures that never met, from Japan to the Caribbean to the Arctic, all describe the same thing. A sea creature with massive limbs, hidden beneath the waves, that attacks without warning. How is it possible that so many different people told the same story? Were they all lying? Or was the kraken real, and we just never listened? Think about this. Over 80% of the ocean floor remains unexplored. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about the bottom of the Pacific. Down there, in pitch-black zones called the abyss, sunlight never reaches. The pressure is enough to crush steel, and yet, life still thrives. Fish with glowing skin, sharks that look like fossils, creatures so strange they barely seem real. If those exist, why not something bigger? Why not an ancient predator, quiet, hidden, only surfacing when the prize is worth it? The kraken may not be exactly as the legends describe, tearing through ships like paper, but the idea that something massive, intelligent, and unseen could be swimming beneath us doesn't sound so crazy anymore. And the one question no one can answer is this: if it does exist, why hasn't it revealed itself? Or worse, what if it already has, and we just didn't survive to tell the story? Let me know if you'd like this timed for narration, turned into subtitles, or adapted for a particular YouTube or TikTok style.